Alright, hello. Welcome to a new... Hold on. Oh, yes. Sorry, I was adjusting the audio a little bit. Sounded a little bit quiet to me. I don't know if it still sounds quiet on stream for you guys. I can turn it up a little bit, though. That seemed kind of low. How's our Big Bean Burrito? Welcome. Oh, you're here just for the Thaumaturge, or did you just happen to see my channel? Like your emotes, don't you? Allegedly. I like them, they're nice emotes. Let me keep the game a little bit lower. Okay, whatever. You know what? We'll take it as it goes. If I think it's too loud, then I'll change it. But welcome. We're gonna be starting the Thaumaturge. It's a game that's been on my radar for a bit. I saw it in passing on Steam, and it looked kind of cool. I'm a sucker for mystery games, so seems like there's an investigation element to this game, along with some RPG stuff. So, hey, figured might as well give it a shot. So let's hop into a new game. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracle. A thaumaturge, or a temperomancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. We will be making it further than an hour this time. Oh wait, you can't see me right now. Hold on. I forgot to put myself in the chat. That's not me. That's someone else's art. Oh, sweet lord. Googly moogly. I'm embarrassed. That's for my D&D session. There we go. Now I'm back. Now I'm pure. Right, there we go. So let's hop in. Temperomancer is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It's impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. They're empaths. It's Studio. I didn't know that these are the people that made Frostpunk as well, so kind of cool. Nice little cabin there. Me and Empath slavery was kind of awkward.
You in my dreams, and lately more and more.
Well, Iggy, I've been seeing
I know it's
you in my dreams
but
too.
I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you.
I mean, I look pretty good.
I hope your condition
Getting the fucking Disco Elysium wake-up right here.
I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Yeah, that was the ancient reptilian brain there. You're just making sure we were nice and tucked in.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
We're doing something on the sly here.
I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help.
I suppose we'll see.
I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Likia.
So we're going on a bit of a road trip here. Boys' night with the demon. Hello, sir.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Victor?
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
You look quite like shit. But, sir.
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
Okay, listen, dictate the letter, man.
What's your message?
Yeah, let's fool him.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
You've been pranked, my good
Well,
man.
then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Let's throw in a couple jabs at our dad real quick. That should go well.
Please add, tell father I'm writing bad checks in his name all over Europe.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
That's a pretty
Interesting
stupid
name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change.
So this is happening during
I know.
actual
Let's
history,
get on with it.
if not slightly altered.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
Brother, hurry up.
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Danke.
Loony.
That wasn't really a whisper. I could hear that, brother. Really? Auskasia? Is that where it said I was? Ooh. Lost letter. Dear Antoni, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life on exile does not spoil me. Years ago I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to foreign land, among foreign people, to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with blood and flesh of its sons. I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constanti. By the way, I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anelka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Huh. I doubt they'll ever see each other again. That man's getting, raced. Oh, damn. Alright, there we go. Oh, I like my funny little demon circle whenever I click. It's cute. What do we have here? Dear Janko. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing, and you can no longer rely solely on the property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it's not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on the side. Some business that will allow us to live in dignity. Dear Junko. Yeah, this is fucking free Danganronpa in Russia. That's why I'm telling you, for the last time, go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Caucasus? Caucasus. the famous white Greek hero. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I'll send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings. Ooh. I get a little bit of level up by robbing people's mail. Is that the main loop of the game? As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight, and you can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotion, thoughts, actions, and words, which can help you reach your goal faster. Alright. How do I do that? Ooh. Oh, I have a little Dead Space, like, thing. Hold on, anything special in here? I like the little snap. It's a nice noise. Ooh, what's happening here? The Tiflis Herald. So we're in Tiflis right now. I was about to say, like, oh man, Tiflis is a stupid sounding name. I wouldn't want to be caught in there. But, lo and behold, here we are. The tragic event of August 29th has cast its shadow over the city of Tiflis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set up by Minister Alexander Bolgin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc and turmoil. 60 people were killed, and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at the another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. Well, I mean, they gotta get better security, what can I say? I like snapping. What's that snapping? Let's talk to him. Hey, sir. How you doing?
Hello. Are you going to the village?
Hello. Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir.
Everyone here sounds like a
The
shady
station,
merchant.
the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Is there a healer in the village?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
Okay, well, at least you know.
I
Not
actually
gonna dance around it now.
Is there anyone visiting? A guest?
I can like it.
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck.
Oh, he sounds very religious.
You getting in, or
Of
what?
the Church of Daniels. Yeah, wait for a little bit longer.
Can you wait for me a minute? I want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Good, though.
Thank you.
And I respect that you don't. You're a real one for that, man. Anything else special I can find around here? Oh, we have a revolver. Alright. Now we're talking. We got drip, too? Oh, we gotta find some fucking crazy drip. Seems like we have a little bit of extra heart going for us. And Upir. Thank you, Upir. I appreciate your presence here. Oh, we got a whole lore document here. Yeah, his, like, my stand looks cooler than, like, what I do. Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. They are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract saluters and allow young thaumaturge to make pacts with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of the events in the future. Nice. I like Upir. He looks friendly. Look at him go. What What do we know about Upir? My first saluter, he came to me more than 15 years ago, and I offered him my heart and the flaw of pride I carry. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Upir. I can no longer use his power, nor ever fully see him. We are now both shadows of our old selves. I cannot help him, but I've heard someone who can. Oh, we're trying to help our ghost buddy! Paimon, you are so beautiful, fallen angel, full of grace, energy, and color. I thought that you would become my teacher, that you would open the world of philosophy, art, and magic to me, that together we would discover the secret of the earth's elements and secrets of people's hearts, that I would become something more. That having as many as 2 suitors, I would reach for what is available only to the strongest. Instead, you broke me. You brought nightmares and visions that crushed my mind to dust. Because of you, I am nothing but a shadow. Alright, so we were chilling with Upir, our bro. Our main squeeze. And then he was like, "Oh, don't go talking to Paimon now. She's a heartbreaker. She'll mess you up." I'm like, "Nah, dude. She's the one." And now look at us. No bro. No Paimon. Unfortunate. Saluters, you have they have many names. When Latin was in fashion, a wise man called these creatures newcomers. In popular beliefs, they are sometimes called demons or angels, ghosts, or even deities. I don't know where they come from. They reflect the beliefs and superstitions of people from different regions, even though these people themselves cannot see them. Highly sensitive individuals like artists are sometimes able to see their manifestations. Wild saluters change their whereabouts as they follow people's flaws. People travel more these days. Once in St. Petersburg, I saw a sphinx. Alright, well, if there's something we need to look into, we'll give it a read, but we should be good to go for now.
All set?
Yeah, let's go in.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
And all I ask is a single kiss. What a lovely
Nothing
little
to
village
see
you have
around
here. Very
This
homey.
is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Any goodies sitting around? Oh, he's telling his horse to have a little break. That's cute. Oh, I can go out here. Oh no, the fog gets too deep out there. I'm paranoid with these types of games. It's always some hidden bullshit that you miss out on. Oh, there's little clickies out there. I can click on so many things. Protective charm. Made of string, sticks, and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. Okay, so they're very superstitious bunch here. Hello. You fool, you left your newspaper out. That's mine now. Proletarius, Coca-Cola. Soon the day will come when people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events so agonizing for so many be a torch that will kindle the flame of just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressors and cleanse our lands. It's already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also enjoying the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. Nice. He knows how to hype up a crowd. Hey, Luca.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here? Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Hello, deserter.
Indeed, I'm tired.
I've met you before.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
A proud answer not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. Interesting. Yeah.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses. Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your Snami. We are the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
What are you gonna do about it? Oh, we're fighting already. Oh wait, hold on, what's this music? Oh, hold on. Oh, what was that little boing boing? What the? Oh, yeah. Hold on, no, I can fuck with this. All right, let's kick this. We're kicking the fucking ass. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown in the bars below their feet, while the health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Oh, yours is, yeah. Classic. Let's start the fight. I'm a little bit worried about the guy with the knife over there. Planned attack inflicts damage. Quick attack inflicts damage. Can do 11 to 4. So I could just... Okay, so this will, like, one-shot him if I do this. Yeah, let's fucking... Ow! That hurt! My stomach! Yeah, how about this? Ooh. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions to find out what they're planning. Unfold the action queue at the top of the screen. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so because of our abilities, we know what they're gonna do. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful, but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Alright, makes sense. Precision cut inflicts damage. So they're just gonna do little cuts on me. I must wait one round before I can use this attack on him, or I can just go in for a bunch of. Yeah, I guess it'd probably be best if I was just kicking his ass, right? Ooh! Actually, this is really like meaty. I actually really like this. And then I should probably just go for the guaranteed knockout. No! Ugh. How about this? I hope all the fights are that like responsive looking. I dig that.
There's the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
They better not. They better be running after that. That was embarrassing for them. Is that a dog? Hey, dog.
Good boy.
Excellent. What a lovely little game this is. I get to beat up Russians and I pet a dog. Everything I've ever wanted in a game. Oh, a newspaper. Those are mine. Oh, news from Yerevan. What's up with them? Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of Yerevan Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. Oh, really? That sounds like a fun little guy. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor's General addresses to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. Wow. That Napoleon, that's a fun name, Napoleon. He sounds like a card. So, Luca, let's have a little talky talk.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
Oh, Rasputin. Okay. We're just meeting Rasputin, are we? Is that what we're doing?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Thank you, Rasputin.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I mean, that's what I'm here to do. I want to see your powers for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from Warsaw.
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee.
Hey, what can I say? It's a nice little
I
place.
forgive you. And I'm still asking for
See,
help.
we're forgiving each other.
Prove it,
Bros now.
Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Oh, okay, prove it. All right, yeah, I'll prove
What
it.
would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Like ballistic markings. Soul's fingerprint. I'll also need to kiss you on the mouth. Passionately. Prayer beads. Time 1 prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, and it also attracts. Cool. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He's a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, so he's easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his adore. Take a look at the object.
Have you figured anything out yet?
I got everything I need. Okay, so there's like little things that I'll be given to let me know that I can actually answer certain stuff. That's cool.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Observations. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations and conclusions of observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge and about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Thaumaturge possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. Okay? Classic things you level up in your day-to-day. On some items, you'll find trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you've seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know who left it. This is only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. Alright?
Let's take a look around.
So they get easier the more I get to see of it. I talked to Rasputin for a bit.
Careful you don't get achy feet. You're not too worn out. You look a little peaked.
Any moment now.
I have all day.
Very understanding. What is the quick save? This game? So I know, F5, alright. There we go. What's this little bowl here?
That's still not it.
Dimension force too low. Word. Alright. Dirty bowl that someone's eating from. Disgusting. Rasputin. So Rasputin, I only had heard rumors about him. A preacher, a mystic who used to heal St. Petersburg elites not long ago. I found him in a small village in Transcaucasia. They call him a mad monk or even a quack and a fraud. To me, He's the last hope I have. That is a great photo of him. He looks fucking dashing. My dear sister Lygia, the only person I truly miss while I'm away. We're twins, so there's always been a special bond between us. I haven't seen her for years. Currently, I only know her from the letters we exchange. Stanislaus Suleski, my father and a thaumaturge. Even my mother was sick of him after a few years of marriage, so she left. I was the only one to inherit his powers, but it didn't bring us any closer. When my powers were revealed, he sent me to Paris. That's something I'll never forgive him for. I'll never forgive him for sending me to Paris. The fuck? How could he have done this to me? Also, I like that it includes anyone related to these people in the little spark notes. That makes the organization quite helpful. What is the O thing? On the Grimoire cover, those are available Thaumaturgy points that you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and the hunt saluters to enable further development. Okay. What can we level up? Gives a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. That sounds really good. That sounds really, really good. Oh, do I have like a choice between what I pick? So I can either pick Fortune or Dimension Force Word, or... Oh, I see. So I can either level up the skill itself, or I can get like a new ability. That's... okay. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in a suffering state. Relaxation restores focus. Gamble gives 60% chance of dealing double damage. Do I want to be the Brute? That is where my boy up here is. Is it constantly... okay, wait, do I always level it up then? Is that... I think I just always level it up when I pick a skill from there. Look at these fucking creatures. Oh, do they level up like Pokemon? I gotta help my boy out, right? Me and OP are gotta have to sweep, right? Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Okay, wisely. Okay, so do I want my planned attack to be super damaging, or do I want my quick attack to have a double chance of being good? I'd probably this, right? I'll be using this more, so I want this to be more likely to hit the big kahuna. Alright. Have a little looky around here, then. What do we have here? My mind is too low. That everything? Anything special back here?
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
I see. Okay, this is making a bit more sense now. Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers for a Russian Orthodox rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder, but which is soft and warm, is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Yeah, it is. Anything else I can find around? Oh, it seems to be everything. Alright, let's give him a talking to.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet.
Oh,
In
let me cook.
Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Rasputin will remember this. Oh, I didn't know we were in a Telltale game. Uh-oh.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Did I ask about the lady waiting for him in Petersburg?
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful, I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
Alright, fine.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day.
I love my
If
Upir.
it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
I can pay you well.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me.
Oh, yeah, I guess he wouldn't care about that.
I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can
Maybe?
try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Letting Rasputin inside of me.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Where are we? Oh. What is that? What was the evil? Oh, Upir! It's me, buddy!
I need to get out of here.
Don't worry, Richter. A good deer king will help you connect with Upir. Oh, Rasputin has done it again. Upir, it's me. Your favorite little
What is
fella.
this sound? Shackles?
What's wrong, Upir? Broseph, what's wrong?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
Well, shut up. How about that?
I must have gotten that from you, father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
I'm not a moron. Stupid dad.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Hi there, little fella.
I can see, father. Clearly.
Here, you seeing this?
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
What? And we just got pump and dumped by Rasputin.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again.
Oh, the bro's here. It worked.
And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was
Maybe.
praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Well, go sweep then. Maybe you're the one with the problem. Your flaw's being mean. You can level up again. Oh, look at him. Look at our boy. He's so happy. Let's see. Well, these all seem like pretty good abilities, I'm not gonna lie. 10 chance of interrupting enemies' planned actions, so that's hot. And do a power-up attack and then interrupt them with a fucking skadoosh. That could be cool. Maybe I should switch it around. Maybe... No. These are fine for now. Yeah, we're okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. Well, now that I leveled up my mind, let's see. Now that I level up my mind, do I understand some... Not able to... Need to find more of these then, and... So the only thing that belonged to Rasputin was this thing then. Alright. Any other special little tools back here? Let's go find Rasputin. He probably has a bit more info for me. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes the path is so mysterious that it eludes even experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Alright. Well, I would like to see what my good buddy pal Rasputin is up to. Why he just abandoned me. Hey, Coachman. Oh, wait, Oh, I have to, like, leave the village? Maybe I should actually do what I'm gonna do in the village first, then.
I felt something. Where is it?
Over
What do we
here.
have here?
What's this?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Ma'am, you might have a demon coming after you. Don't be alarmed. Dropped apple. Vesna's bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket, and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. Bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Interesting. Well, let's have a little bit more of a look into that then, shall we? I'm suspicious of you, lady. I don't trust you. Very big village. Hello, everyone.
Am I sensing?
You sensing? Hello?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Oh, Vesna, you live here. How coincidental.
I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not
Calm
looking
down.
for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Oh, gentlemen, don't make me do this. Oh, it lets me adjust. Oh, I can change it based on, like, what the dealio is per fight. That's cool. These dudes seem a bit stronger than I'd like, but should be fine. Let's begin. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Okay, so I can wear them. They got like a poise bar for them. Oh, is that how much I stand to lose from this attack that he's about to give me? No, it's not that much. Oh no, that's why. Okay, that's why. So this dude's planning the big shebang on me. So in that case, I should probably. Try to knock him out. Oh, and Upir comes in. All right, Upir. Focuses all negative states from you. Nice. During inflicts damage, restores your health points by 0, which is half of what you've lost. All right. Inflicts damage. The target's health points determine how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. All right. I like the sound of that, Upir. How about we go for get him, Upir? Oh! Boom! Nice Upir. Nice Upir. Ow! Okay. Is that attack still coming? It is. Okay, there's no way I can, like, guarantee hit him. Oh, I'm gonna take a meaty hit here. What happens if I were to... No. I don't have enough time, it looks like. I should probably... Can I get rid of your focus? And then Upir. Upir, you take his life force. Oh! Okay, so if you take rid of someone's focus, then they're not able to do anything. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. Okay, so if I get rid of their focus, they can't attack. They, like, get stunned. That's good to know. Yeah, how long is that dude? Yeah, no, let's... Here it comes. Ooh, thank you, Pierre. Oh my goodness! Oh, you want some of this, huh? How about I mess with you again? And Upir will even heal me. Ooh. Yeah, how does that feel? How those fumes feel? Upir, warm them up for me. Warm them up. Here it comes. Here it comes. And skadoosh. Get the fuck out of my way. Losers.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
Yeah, do something about it, huh? If thinking interferes with actions... Oh. If thinking interferes with their actions so much, the worse for thinking. So much the worse for thinking. Locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reasons. Something's not right here. Yeah, you guys feeling okay? Like how that feels? Let me try her door again.
Please go. We didn't invite...
No, she doesn't want to talk. Shame. What do we have here? Damaged axe shaft. A damaged axe shaft? The trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Hey, kitty. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it, a loner by choice, with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They portray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns. A love that is difficult, but not accepting of violence. Interesting. Got a mystery man here. Something else here, too. What is that? Dish shards. Broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. Broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelled screaming, finger-pointing, and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. She got in a fight with someone. We're connecting the dots? In this house lived a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they're out of breath, but they persist, together, despite everything. Okay. Not exactly a happy bunch. Can I talk to her now that I know that she has marital issues?
Please. Please leave. Please. Please.
No. Ooh. Hand-carved, an elaborately painted wooden box. The box is marked with words of love, sweet as kisses. The names Vesna and Luca intertwined, cuddling tenderly against the wood. Against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries with it. Alright, so there was some love here at some point. Always usually starts in a place of love before things kind of go downhill. It's a shame, though. They seem to actually care about each other. I wonder what happened. Sub area is surprisingly decently sized, I say, as I run into a wall at the end of the hub area. What if the whole game's just this village? I doubt it, but... Well, I think I've investigated everything in this side of town. Let's have a looky around. Anything
Am I sensing?
A dead goose? From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and their desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. Fucking Jesus. Just fucking choke the goose out in the front yard. What's going on here, sir?
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, This liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him, too?
Because you strangled mine. Now what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It'll come to fisticuffs in a moment. Interesting. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge, a classic of the genre. Well, let's make him calm down so we can investigate.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
That dude's missing... I'd like to know a little bit more about that history, man. Hey, you're just apologizing over here. Well, they were annoying me. They shouldn't have been fighting so much. Hi, little chickens. It is me, the Thaumaturge. Wait, what's this? Salt on the doorstep. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Good. Smart to have. Shame about that goose, though. No one deserved to have that goose strangled in the middle of the street like that. It's kind of fucked up. Let's enter her abode, see what she wants. Ooh, you have so much stuff I can look at. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid, backwards. You repeat after that rector of yours, Sudekiki, the Georgian. Your language is the language of dogs, and you want to write to me only in Russian. Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. Alright, so trouble in paradise here. Diary of an Oblate Priest. They say that every nation has its demons, its phantoms and ghosts, that nightmares were created to make the naughty children believe. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned its truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by gods are real. They're everywhere. In distant Samira, people whispered the name Bukavak, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say, but I've seen Bukavak. Here in Pyatigorsk, I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my back and tugging at every fiber of my soul. I felt the fury of this wraith brings with it, the anger from which there's no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Fascinating. Well, they should have gotten a cool demon like Upir. I like him. He's my little buddy. He's my little Oopie. Let's see. What can we level up? Makes every attack on the enemy deal maximum damage. Oh! I need to wait, like, what, 7 turns, that says? That's kind of a big ask, I'm not gonna lie. I should probably level up my mind and deed a little bit. Myself up there. Oh, but I want Upir to be... I want to max out Upir. I want him to be here for me. Do I... I should level up, like, these first. Yeah, okay. We'll get to you, Upir. restores my... Getting rid of people's focus restores my focus. Seems like a done deal. Are there any items in my inventory now that I can relook at? Impetuous person. Surprisingly, I did not. I just needed dimension for some of these, actually. No, I leveled up mind, and it, I just leveled up mind. Was my mind still too low? How dare you? Well, let's talk to you.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Oh, we not able to talk. Gee, that's kind of crazy of a thing to shoot at her. Are you taking advantage of superstitious village? I can't just accuse her of that, like, right off the bat. No, we'll come back to you.
Well, then, I hope you'll still...
I don't know, I barely know who you are. We don't even get, like, a hello, who are you? We just tell her you're fucking manipulating people? Call her a witch immediately upon seeing her? That seems a little bit... Seems a bit hasty. Doesn't seem very thaumaturgy of me. Save real quick, it's been a bit. How are these goats doing? Doing good? Good to hear, goats. Doesn't seem like anything else going on around here. I better head back and check up on what Rasputine's up to. That gentleman there. Anything else more special over here? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Let's go see what our buddy's doing over in the graveyard.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Bushman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know the person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. Manipulations available, the character interaction will change, and OP will appear next to the character. I want to manipulate people. What's that? The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that engulfed them. This coachman used a rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire. No one would help. Such was his job, and such was his fate. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard and at unloading the wagon alone. All he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Henry, or are we going to manipulate him to... It doesn't look very relieving to me, what we're doing to him. Down here, can I scan the horse? No. Well, let's get into his mind.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, let's manipulate. I like a little Twitch cam up there.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
There we go, see? Really ethical actions going on here. What's that? Saw something evil appear for a second. been my imagination. There's Rasputin. A little looky around first. Oh.
No, that's still not it.
Elder Velasi's grave. Elder Vasily died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly been damaged. Why? Interesting. Kind of fucked up, but alright. Anything else special this way? Now let's talk to... Hey, Sputin. What are you talking about?
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I see him. My Uber. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, thank you for dicking me down. I appreciate that.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, what are you doing here, though?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Locals say that since the death of the village elder, doom has hung over the village, minor quarrels immediately turning into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone.
Something
it takes time
weirder is going on here.
With something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
That's interesting, though.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed. A local speaks of them in horror. They could be right.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
You'd find that book about the Book of Hatch in her house, yeah.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Should have come to see him immediately. Let's put together our conclusions. Peaceful and happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on the actions of a Bukovac. They're trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. Happening. Ugavox are sometimes mentioned in tales and legends in Cimmeria, a part of Kingdom of Slavonia. They personify brutal forces and the inexorable punishment for sins, which is bound to come. Interesting. This sin belongs to someone. Take it to the burned homestead. Let's give it a visit. Why not? Me and Rasputin. Buddy cop in the case real quick. Have a little talk, Rasputin.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever is carrying the flaw that lured the Salutar here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but
Hey, you just being here, Rasputin.
Understand what you're
I just like having you here, to be honest. Make me happy.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutars to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutar. They don't take a physical form. Salutars are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutar. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutar. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm a prideful bitch.
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutars hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutar.
Rasputin will remember this. Listen, I think me and Rasputin are bros. I don't think I need to hide anything from him. I think we're going to end this game and we're going to be buddy copping the final boss together, and it's going to be awesome. Me and him are cool like that. Tell me what traces are.
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Let's see. You know, having multiple salutars is pretty dangerous.
If I do manage to catch another salutar, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple salutars.
Why?
Because the others are cowards.
Because they're afraid. Like the ones who claimed humans wouldn't learn to fly or even reach the pole. But the failure of others doesn't mean those people are right. It means a mistake was made somewhere.
Exactly, we're
This
better.
is exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me.
That may be
Doesn't matter
true.
anymore.
I'm better now.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
Why'd you come with me?
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
My man, you're in the right place.
A little more.
I won't stop you.
We're cool, Rasputin. If you betray my trust, you're dead.
It's the smell of mystery.
I mean, me and Opia, we're close. But you got potential, Rasputin. Don't let me down now.
True fear.
The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like a varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine and I can't read. Of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Thank you. Oh, Vesna is here. Fascinating. Vesna be doing here. Let's head on inside. The destroyed door frame, by some miracle, survived the fire. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words, carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a deaf void. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame, and trepidation about losing a loved one. Interesting.
A horrible death.
Red bloodstain, soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It's flowed quickly. The wounds inflicted with scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Alright, so someone stabbed the chief with scissors and then burned the house down to hide the evidence? Interesting. Oh, Pierre, you want to talk? What's up, buddy? Talk to me.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
So that's why this thing's here.
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give him back to her.
Maybe we should.
She ought to know more about what happened here.
Same trace can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained, her heart is trembling, and her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. May be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor!
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, welcome back, guys.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Yeah, and I can do it again.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
Yeah, do something.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Oh, we're doing this? Okay. Very well, if this is how you want to play it. Let's go. Look at him, he's cheering us on over there. Alright, who's fucking us most right now? He's got something I don't like on him. So we're gonna deal with him. And then Upir, you're going to... There we go. You don't know what you're doing anymore. And now you don't know what you're doing anymore. Ow, my stomach, no! So now we got two losers here that need to be taught a lesson. Only 23 to 24 damage? That sucks. Well, we might as well get the super hit in. This lowers my focus when I use it, though. That's like the main thing. I see. Well, we got a little bit of time, so let's have you heal me off this guy. Skadoosh! Skadoosh! Ow! My supple body. So now we have a little bit more. Let's also weaken this guy. Okay, what are you gonna do, buddy? Nice, good healing. Give that guy a good whacking as well. Now we're in a bit of a pickle now. So what we're gonna want to do. We're gonna want to punch this guy. Oop here, you're gonna want to kill this guy. Give me a little bit of healing. So boom, that guy's out. Ah, oh, damn! I didn't want that guy to land a hit on me. That's messed up. Ow! Oh, my face. But it's fine. Because I'm gonna. Okay, Oop here's gonna mess with that guy. Then I'm gonna give that dude a little bit of a sniff. You don't know who he is anymore. And then here comes in the shaboom. Yeah, I don't think we'll have enough time to respond to this, but we'll see. No, we're good. Okay. Excellent.
You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Oh, we have to level up. Let's level up our deed a little bit. If enemies are suffering, you can lower your costs. That's an interesting ability. Sure, put it on that for now. Alrighty. Head back to the village. Wonder if I go to the cemetery now, can I ID that grave properly? Let's have a little looky here. Elder Velocity died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly been damaged. Why? Stone strikes against stone, heavily guided by a hateful hand. The blow carries anger, despair, chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles, but it's not enough. Death is not enough. Vandalizing a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Okay, so someone really hated this guy. Like, really hated him. So I wonder if my my other Thaumaturge items are... Do I need to go re-examine the things now that I have, Getting some information. We're getting there. You know, people hated... Well, no, some people liked him, but I imagine anyone who actually knew Elder Velocity personally hated that fucker. My chair real quick. I gotta get a new one. Little hydraulic of it. Keeps failing and it keeps slowly sliding down while I'm playing. There we go. So if I go into the... I should probably save, it's been a while. There we go. So if I go into the bar now and I re-examine those mementos, will I get new information? No, it seems like they're just gone now. I can't, like, re-examine the ones that I failed. Shame. Let's go have a little talkie with Vesna. Maybe I can talk to the old lady now. Now that I know she definitely knows a lot more about oh, just in. Yeah, let me have a look. Let's see what the wise woman knows about all this. Come here.
Let's take a look around.
You've been going in so many...
I don't...
Well then, I hope...
I'll save real quick. Let me see what happens if I yell at her for taking advantage of people.
Thaumaturge never fails me.
You've been going in so...
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real, too.
You mean the saluter?
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes.
So it's always been here, then. Just been waiting for the next meal.
We here call it a Bukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weakness.
Makes this whole village into boxers. Everyone's throwing hands in here.
What if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Well then, I hope...
I'll keep that in mind. A lot more helpful than I thought. Hand-painted icon. I think this is Saint Thecla the Martyr. The wise woman's hands hover around the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures, subtle, pure as snowflakes. Words of the spell sparkle like stars and sincerely beseech heavens for protection. For a girl who suffers evil on earth, suffers much of it. Alright, so she's kind of a real one. I can't even... I was a bit harsh on her, but I think she might be a real one.
In so many circles, your head will...
Accuse her of putting a curse on Vasily? That's a bold accusation. We'll come back to this. We will certainly become that. I'm worried about just throwing out there. That's a bold claim I'd be throwing her way. Oh, Pierre, how you doing?
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
I don't know, bro.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
I'm just here for the food, man. He's telling me I should go talk to the wise woman. You know what I'm sniffing around for.
You've been
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Velisi had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for many years, turning her life into a nightmare. No. Vasili's death has left its mark on the entire village. People became violent and full of aggression, still full of terrible memories of the fire. On top of that, apparently the elder was not a crystalline figure, and someone in the village holds a deep grudge against him. I need to look into this.
Well then, I hope you'll...
I think I know who that is. Says I can still talk to her? About what? I already looked in her house a good bit. I feel like I've robbed her enough. I think I just need to...
Been going...
Well...
And nothing I can speak to her. I think I need to speak to Vesna and get a little bit more context before I approach her. Or there's evidence I'm missing around here. Well, let's have a little chit-chat with Vesna.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
It's clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house on the night of the murder. The fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
Oh, she just came out.
Want?
Give her the doll I found. Sure.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing, by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
She didn't like that as much as I thought she would. I can ask the old lady about Luca before I go. Do you know anything, wise old woman? I keep breaking into your house. I'm back. Why are you back? I'm going to leave again. You've been pranked. Stop doing that! Leave me alone! You monster! Luca, where are you? I just want to have a little chit-chat with you. I see we gotta use the big kahuna himself.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
Oh, listen to Rasputin. He's here too.
How's your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
That we are. Luca.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Oh, she came out here? How the fuck did she catch up?
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasili's death. The Salutator is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Yeah, it's not really a great idea here, Victor.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
No, it was her.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
That fucking eyebrow raise.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Uh-oh.
Get out of here!
Like it's you and me.
Here you are, Thaumaturge. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Oh, of course I want the challenge. I'm giving him my full head. Oh my god, he's big. Hold on. I may have made a mistake. To defeat a wild saluter, you must get rid of the shadow that protects him. Vanquishing the shadow will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he'll fight back. The bard tells you when the wild saluter sends more enemies against you. We might be a bit fucked. We might be in it. He has a lot of fucking focus, holy shit. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. I will get the first hit in, so I'll see if I can't. What's Doom? What is Doom? What's that about? What are we doing with Doom here? At the end of every round, just take damage. Are you fighting? What? I thought we were dealing with like a little thing. Why is it like massive? I wasn't here to fight fucking the Tarask. Oop here, you seeing this shit? I might as well get like a super punch in. And then get Upia to yeah, just get some damage in where you can, Upia. Okay, good punch. I think I did interrupt him too. Nice. Alright. Not bad. He only did 2 damage, that's fine. But I'm gonna take the... Yeah, it sucks, but it's fine. Vovok has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read their descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. Okay, what am I dealing with here? Suffering, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just taking damage at... Wait, it stacks? The ability... It stacks? Excuse me? I have a little bit of time before he gets his next attack in. Yeah. Nice, got double damage. He got all, I think all the status effects are gone off me now. That's nice. He will get in another skadoosh on me. More than likely, I'll be able to knock him out with this. It doesn't really matter, actually. I should just go for the guaranteed hit. It doesn't really affect me. You won't be able to do anything. Can I just skip your turn, or... I guess heal me. Doesn't really matter. Yep, you're gonna do your dumb thing. Oh no, I'm stupid. I should have had the fucking thing prepared to heal me. God damn it. Well, now we're in a bit of a pickle here, because I don't want to be fighting 2 of you. Ooh, but wait, hold on. Yeah, divert you. And then... Oh, we took a good bit of damage from that. I need to have the effect off of me. Okay, he's distracted. Wonderful. Good. Messing with her. We're gonna knock this dude out. And Upia, you are going to get me some healing damage off this lady. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. Ow. She's about to lose 2 of those, so I think I can... I might be able to interrupt her, actually, if I go in for, big skadoosh. Try that. Yeah, you're gonna do the heal thing for me. Nice. Yeah, that's gonna weaken you. And then what I'm gonna do is go in for... I gotta, like, just go in for the kill here. I need you to remove the status effect if you can, if she survives this. Nice. Status effect is not on me anymore, but I'm still gonna take a little bit of damage. That still sucks. She's got 3 health. I just have to knock her out. Let's go. Boop. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Behemoths. Don't yell at me. I own you now.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
You defeated the Bukovac, the D-Dimension Saluter. You cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Saluter won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable. Nice.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you alright?
Yeah, I got a new buddy.
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine, I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done?
The Rasputin cock makes the unachievable achievable. Damn. Remind Luca, hey, listen. Bro, you love her.
Think, Luca. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Okay. You two better not come back to the village!
As if we wanted to.
Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be a bit of a bigger scene there. Oh, look at him. Look at him. What do you got? You can suffer people. Look, damn it, you can give them the bloody wedding. Oh, if I make them all suffer and then I do bloody wedding, they all take damage? That's actually kind of... So you got some good... You're chilling, bro. Inflicts damage, the lower the enemy's health points. Inflicts damage, cast stay on all enemies. Nice. He's my little buddy now. Me and him are gonna be getting stuff done. Well, I gotta, me and Upir got me through that. I gotta give him get something? Did he just get something from that? Yeah, now we're chilling with Oop here now. We're chilling with him. Got a good heart now. What is this? Oh, this just lets me cast suffering on people. That's nice. It is. He's a nice looking dude. I really like him. I mean, his brother here, Buka. He's you know he's a fixer upper. I think he looks very friendly though, personally. But this gentleman, he's a bro. Him and Rasputin and we're chilling. Wait, I can't talk to the wise woman anymore. What evidence was I missing to talk with her? They could. I think he's a very helpful little ghost that he is. I guess I can't talk to the wise woman anymore. No, why? Traveler, hello. Do you want to see my demons?
Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
You don't sound like you're from around here, buddy.
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. Things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, hold on. Why is he like my favorite character now? I want to know about Albuquerque, man. What's he doing here? Characters. Vesna. Not infallible. I was certain it was Luca who had the flaw, but it turned out to be his wife who lured the Bukovac here. Her flaw was brought about by a family tragedy. Vesna killed her violent father, seeing no other way to save herself. Yep. Well, that's how it goes. Why is there like an American dude here? He's a little bit Albuquerque, you're right. Makes every attack on the enemy deal maximum possible damage. I mean, that's... Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the suffering, naturally. I mean, I'd probably want the strong attack to, like, beam them. Oh, can I not add that? I guess might as well give it to that one. Let's head on in. Any new stuff I can steal in here, buddy? Nope. Alright, let's have a little talkie then. Did you send my telegram?
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
Matter.
My condolences about your father.
Oh shit, that loser dead? Oh, this is the best day ever. I got piped by Rasputin, I got a new demon, and my dad's dead. But it's a great day for it to be Victor.
Do you still want to send something?
Victor stocks are up.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday.
Well, hold on.
After the fight with that Bukovac.
We might very well have a second dicking of Rasputin.
I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I could use another dose, my friend. Nah, my father died,
I just
man.
heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
Yeah, he called me a moron. Probably him.
Not.
What do you intend to do now?
I've had a bit of a change of plans.
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
No?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk.
What are you doing there, buddy?
I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so more...
Yeah, buddy cop, Rasputin buddy cop. We're gonna change the world, buddy. And then it's gonna say Thaumaturge right up here. As the music plays, it's gonna be perfect. Here it comes. The Thaumaturge. I'm not sure what I did that didn't let me talk to the lady at all. I thought I was pretty thorough in my investigation, but evidently not. I don't know what I missed exactly that prevented me from speaking to her, but... Yeah, we'll have like a comparison shot of Grigory Rasputin and Kim Kitsuragi. Of the agenda. Well, this just seems lovely, don't it? I mean, so far, I gotta say, both of them... Like, I think Kim's only -1 is... Or -2 is, like, getting shot. And Victor hasn't... Or, Rasputin hasn't earned any yet, either. So as of right now, he's doing fine.
Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
What do you think of Warsaw?
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
I'll tell them what the papers say about Warsaw.
The only person I consider close is my sister. But Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed.
Nice, that's a new personal best.
Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials.
Awesome.
They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
Oh my.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Let me see. What have I sensed on this journey?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
No. Nah, Sheriff. Yeah, of course, buddy. Here you go.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the whores.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
With you, naturally.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
God, he's so cool. I like that dude's little hat. See that little ball on top? A solid hat. Well, home sweet home. Oh, come on, we just sat down. Alright, well, there's a demon somewhere here. Is this dude just gonna walk up and say, "Can I crash at your house?" Mermaid City's son. Let's see. Well, let's level up our buddy here, make him feel at home. I do feel like I need to level up the other two here to a little bit of catch up, but we'll get there. Oh, this is going the right way. Disgusting. Oh, wait, we have some observations here? What's that? Oh, Warsaw. Warsaw is neither close nor distant to me. It is the city of my childhood, early youth, my first experience. Good afternoon, strangers. I would like to fuck your wife so I might have a warm bed to sleep in during my stay. I mean, if this is to, like, lore-accurate Rasputin, that's probably the approach he's gonna take with it. When I left, I didn't miss it. I did miss my home, my sister, my friend, but the city meant only as much as my loved ones who were there, and it was defined by their presence. I didn't really cherish my memories of Warsaw, but I remembered it differently. I knew where they sold the best candies, which way home was the fastest. I don't feel like I know the city at all. It's all a melting pot where emotions simmer, pushing the town's matter to its limits. It's all still rests in anticipation of change and eruption and action. But it's different. I'm different. I'll have to relearn my way around here all over again. Rhythm permeates every brick here, every cobblestone, every rail, the racket of the steam engine, pistons and hammers working on the soaring buildings, the frantic heartbeats, the stomp of marching protesters. The dynamics of progress and change are overwhelming, intoxicating, and emboldening. I can hear the ripple of dissent more and more. The rhythmic pulse loosens the rivets holding bilingual signboards together and unties corset knots. In this place, you live in here, and now because of the past reeks of decay, and it's too terrifying to think of what the future holds. It's not that bad. We're chilling.
When people unite, empires fall.
This dude is not a fan of foreigners. The Daily Courier. What's on the news? The Chief of Police of the City of Warsaw hereby informs the general public that in connection with their Majesty's visit, the number of units patrolling the street on this day will be doubled. Excellent. Always good to have a couple more guards walking around to witness me do crimes. In particular, constables will look out for groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares to protest against thaumaturges and demand that His Majesty officially condemn thaumaturges as charlatans and a menace to humanity. Yesterday, near Rimarska Street, the police arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that thaumaturgy be punishable by death. Protesters were intoxicated and started to fight with the police until the police dispatched the scene. That's good. a good thing I'm coming back home to. What's on the wall? Wanted notice. To all police station chiefs of Warsaw, beware of Abrisi Naisdik, leader of the Shivs gang. Hair blonde, eyes blue, face round, stature sizable. Distinctive marks, dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He's a thief and a murderer, particularly active in the Sorodniewski area. Whoever notifies the authorities of his whereabouts or contributes to his apprehension shall be rewarded. Okay. Well, there we go. We got something we can do with our Friday night now. Today, the Supreme Order of August 28th was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of the Warsaw Military District, Adjutant General Maskomovich, will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of Adjutant General. He will be replaced by his second-in-command, General Skalon. Fascinating. The Roper nouns of this game might actually kill me. Oh, proper, I see. Yeah, no, there's some... It's like I'm playing Yangtze all over again. I see a word and I just want to kill myself. Beware of thaumaturges who act in secret. Let us... Propaganda. Put that on my face. We're doing God's work here. We're talking to demons. You can't handle that, grow up. Dude, I'm a newspaper menace. Most distinguished guests, His Majesty Nikolai II, the Emperor of all Russia, the King of Poland, and the Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Highness Tsarina Alexandra Fyodorovna will arrive in our city this afternoon. This will be the royal couple's first visit to Warsaw on this long-awaited visit. Okay, they're visiting. And with a vow of loyal allegiance, Polish hearts set out to send to the throne a quiet echo of fervent desires and lasting comfort. These arise from His Majesty's words, who declare in his grand manifestos that his ultimate goal is to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects. People are really happy to see him. Everyone's also excited. What's this on the ground here? The 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9-hour working. Join the strike, put down your tools, and join the fight for our future. Unbelievable. So ungrateful, these people. Well, let's upgrade our words a bit. I want to be ready when we get our new buddies. Especially Horn McHorndog over there. Anything interesting? Am I just gonna steal that, like, reservation list? What is that? Oh, the menu. They got borscht or broth, fruit soup. What is fruit soup? That doesn't sound very good. Nice, well, it's good to know. I have the menu ready. It just makes more sense. These aren't people, they're workers. That's like, why are we writing? We could be working right now. Act 1, the city that does not forget.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times.
Oh wow, look, there he is. The king.
Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
Oh yeah, he's being...
a butcher.
Tell me about Skowon.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. At swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
It's kind of baller, I'm not gonna lie.
Before and after execution.
Like, he may be scum, but that kind of goes hard.
The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist.
Yeah!
Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
Okay, well, hold on now. I'm one of those.
Who knows how to unite a crowd?
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Yeah.
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
No, you can't just do that at the meeting. You can't do that to him. They just fucking took that guy.
Sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
What? This is for something.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
She's scheming here right now. There's bullets on you? What is that?
Do a tiny favor. The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
What do you want from me?
I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
Wait, are we all arrested?
Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader.
Oh, okay. No, I thought he just arrested the one guy. We're all under arrest for attending that. Who are you?
Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
I mean, I could have handed her in.
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'm going to take a look around.
Let's see what we can do about this. Have some observations. Wanda. The bold girl that approached me during the Tsar's speech introduced herself only as Wanda. She was sneaking bullets in nooks and crannies of her undergarments, and not for the first time. Intriguing. Newly appointed by the Tsar, the Governor-General of Warsaw is not popular with the people. Scalen's first decision was to suppress the revolutionary terror, with even greater terror from the authorities. That does not bode well. Tsar Nikolai II Alexandrovich Romanov, the Emperor of Russia, King of Poland, Grand Duke of Finland, he is visiting Warsaw with his family. Warsaw does not seem to care for him. Why ever not? What's this? All bullets carry big emotions. Hope, because they were meant to befit the cause. Fear, which in these difficult times makes its way to even the hardiest of hearts. And determination, the companion of courage, without it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision, just like previous time and the time before that. This is nothing new for the person who took the risk. Interesting. What else is around here? See any other interesting bullets? Oh wait, hold on. Police barrier meant to help with keeping order during the rally. This seemingly ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of the one who controls it. It was the gendarme commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart the desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. Okay, so they're eager to get back home. They just gotta deal with this bullshit first. Can I talk to you real quick?
Still haven't.
I'm going to...
Let's see, who's this individual?
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
Why are we fighting this
What
dude?
do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
You want bloodshed here?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine?
Fuck off!
This is very inspirational. What about these two?
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all.
Holy shit, that sergeant is fucking built.
We'll be home in November.
That's a massive dude. The sergeant wants to call it a day and go home as fast as possible. A manhunt entails a lot of work that he'd rather avoid. With a little nudge, he might be settled for taking in the agitators and letting the rest go. The workers' leader is perfect for the role.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Poliak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum!
That guy's massive, though. Uh-oh. I can just give them Wanda? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm bringing out my last name.
Sergeant, I didn't want to do this, but my name is Viktor Shulsky.
Shulsky or Smolsky, I don't care.
We'll make an example of you for the rest of these bastards.
What? Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well for me. Okay, well, I guess we're fighting the fucking... We're fighting people. Actually, probably good to have... We'll see. Try this right now. Alright, let's do it. Come on. Selecting yourself or a saluter. You can preview both your and your saluter's skills, so this will help you plan your attack. You can summon another saluter at any time. A green frame around the saluter's image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with the given enemy. Read the description above the saluter to find out why they will be useful in that moment. Okay. Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Uh-oh. Focus deprivation will be more effective on the enemy, I see. Yeah, probably best to get rid of this dude. I could make this dude suffer. To try. Alright, yeah, you're gonna fuck him up a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. And now that dude is suffering. Interesting. What's happening to this dude? Oh, he's gonna try and cast Beating on me? I don't like that kind of thing. I don't know if I have enough time to make you die. Hold on. Oh, that dude's doing a super massive hit to me. I'm gonna get fucked up. He does go before him. We can fuck this guy up. There we go. No turn for that guy. I expected Big Brutus to do a lot more damage, but he's evidently disappointing me. Okay. Probably get started on this dude here. Nice, good hits. What was that? What did that little ability get? Oh! Oh! Makes every attack on the enemy deal maximum possible. Yes, that's what I did there. So he's bleeding. Okay. And I can start doubling that, I believe? Oh no, that's what he's gonna do to me. Okay. He's suffering though. He's taking a lot of damage. So I think what I'm gonna want to do I probably just want him gone though first, actually. Only 6 damage I can really do to him. Damn. Well, I might as well try to... It'd be kind of just a waste to... Well, no, he's gonna... No, I should probably still just go for the punch. Yep, we got that guy. He's getting back shots. Knock that dude. Okay, we're good. Never mind. I misunderstood. He takes extra damage because of the suffering. So let's make you suffer. And let's get you to heal me up a bit. Because we got reinforcements coming and I'm worried. And now that dude's suffering. Let's go in for a planned attack. Nice, got a little bit of health. Yeah, you're coming in to... Ow. But then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. There we go. Okay, that guy's a gun. That man has a rifle on him. Enemies can have traits that make them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions, and they can be disabled. To disable an enemy's trait, attack them with a saluter that belongs to the same dimension as that trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension force, you can take away all of the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. Alright. Attack with Upia to disable. He has resistance. Okay. So Upia, you're gonna have to go in there. And I'm gonna cast Suffering on him. He's suffering a bit. And Upia, while you get that man nice and ready for me, I'll be waiting in the wings. He is no longer safe from me. So that's the part where Upia, you're gonna come in again and you're gonna beat him. He fucking... That was... Wait. That wasn't the thing before. He fucking shot him. My heavy attacker used to go punch him. Ow! I've lost my shit, god damn it.
Name?
Shulski. Victor.
One of those Shulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
Warsaw Lad. My favorite
Down in the
superhero.
bucket, whiz on the wall.
Hi, Wanda.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Can I use the phone?
I really fucked this all up, didn't I? Well, shit. Yeah, join the strike. A little sit down here, why
I
don't I?
wouldn't call you a master strategist.
Hey, I took a good couple of them
We got away
down.
from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
Get rid of your ammunition.
You'd better tell me if you managed to get rid of your ammunition.
If I hadn't, I'd already be locked up at the Citadel. I admit your behavior did successfully distract the Ruskies.
You're welcome.
All right then. What's such a gorgeous, hairy mug doing in a crummy place like this?
Well, you saw me. I beat the shit out of like 50 cops. And I've been to jail before.
I spent a little time on the Rue de la Raquette in Paris.
It got demolished 5 years ago.
Oui. What about you? You seem to know your way around this setting. You been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find poles like you useful.
Yeah?
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
What about your acquaintances?
What exactly do your friends do?
I'd be glad to tell you, over coffee and jam donuts.
I'm afraid all these screws might have more questions and want to keep you here longer.
Then you won't just miss out on the pastries, but also an adventure worthy of a great cause.
Is that so?
Shulsky!
I see you won't be
Yes?
hanging out here long either.
Talk to this guy. Why not? We're already in
What
here.
are you staring at?
A wise guy.
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. What did they put such a swell in jail for?
I was brawling with Russian soldiers.
I showed a couple of Russian soldiers when I think about the petitions.
I have moments like that sometimes.
And I gave it to some Ruskies in the kisser, too.
Yeah, did you fucking shoot a guy like me?
This red-bearded fella sitting there, I glassed him in the face, then kicked him in the bean, and wham! On the floor. And I pinched his billfold, too.
Is what?
Did anybody ask you? Shut your damn trap. Well, are you from somebody?
Who sent them?
What about you guys?
Sonny, I've still been running the protection racket with Crook at the Ruzhitsky Bazaar. My dad used to work for him. But that was back in the day. Apart from that, I stay straight. I only hassle the Ruskies when I get a little loaded.
And I'm with the Shivs.
Bullshit.
Ah, you with the Shivs.
You ain't with the Shivs. Don't you go talking crap about the Shivs, because I know them. You better give a fuller explanation, because I lose respect real quick. I'm sensitive about folks like that.
So
Who
you're
you
straight
from?
up. I'm a thaumaturge.
First of all, I am a thaumaturge.
Now them, I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla, who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
Well, now I think, I talked about mine. You gotta talk about yours.
Just
schmuck.
I think we should all whip him out right here.
You don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
Looks can be deceiving.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
A tough guy, like a real Warsaw lad.
I was
Oh,
born here. Now I've...
again, did you see me kicking ass
Welcome
before?
to
I
Warsaw.
beat the shit out of a good couple of them. You guys all seem to be forgetting how much ass kicking I did. Hey, what's up?
Shulsky, this yours?
That is my book.
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Why am I being
Can I ask why the sudden change of plans? Anyone I should thank?
If he wants to, he'll tell you himself.
Thank you.
All right. Can't speak to her, unfortunately, but I can go about doing everything. Recruiting for the gendarmerie, it's recommended to reject the following candidates immediately: persons related to rebels, troublemakers, Jews, Thaumaturge. I mean, it's a fair list. The tough, but the hiring process is firm but fair. I wouldn't want to be part of them either. I don't like being on the losing team. Oh, my file. Wanda's file. Probably level up my mind the last bit. A bonk. There we go. So when we get our new dark passenger, we can greet them properly. Yeah, it's the big dude that they're looking for. That. Maria Bokowa, 54 years old, residing in Warsaw, old Praga, accused of complicity in stealing 2,000 rubles worth of Dutch pomade. Okay, so these are the thieves. Okay. Spent half my salary drinking again. Brother. Got me up immediately. During the time of our gracious Tsar of all Russia, visit the Warsaw. It's necessary to enhance security. Yeah, do that. I think they're leaving all this out for me to look at. What's that? Oh, it's my obituary. Or not mine, but Dad's obituary. I don't know why the cops have that, but each their own. If time is humankind's most valuable currency, those here are bankrupt. In a marble mausoleum bedecked in bespoke sculptures with inscriptions composed by poets and continuous supply of sumptuous wreaths. Still, they have nicks in their non-material accounts. Candles gutter out slowly, and sometimes someone throws a fresh flower as if in a mockery. A bleak temple in honor of form without content. There used to be an idyllic garden here, established by Princess Zautorska, with a noblewoman dancing in Greek dresses. Now there's no laughter echoing among the ancient trees, only weeping. I have the impression of the story of Pawłowski is a metaphor for the history of Warsaw. Fascinating. Fascinating stuff. Our files. I picked up 2 files. I don't know where they went, though. I wanted to give them a little read. But, oh well. Well, out we go. Beautiful day out today. In beautiful Warsaw. Propaganda. The sewer of the city Warsaw is a tool used by Judaism and charlatan to destroy Polish agriculture and exterminate the Slavic population living by the Vistula River. Ah, those Jewish people and their sewer tunnels. They're at it again. I mean, I say that, but then there was a New York City thing, so... Listen, some people just like to tunnel. Doesn't mean that they're up to bad deeds, they just like having little tunnels. Who am I to judge a tunneler? That's all I'm saying, you know? If I had it in my ability to do so, I'd want a bunch of underground tunnels going over important places too. It'd make my life a lot more convenient to get around that way. And I could even have a little club for my friends. Inaugural concert of Warsaw. Oh, we gotta catch that. I heard that's a good concert. Wait, can I walk into that place? Locked. Got the Imperium Hotel. And what happened over here? Someone took like half the building out over here. Oh, that was just the... I thought there was like a glowing gold thing nearby. Probably go everywhere I need to go. I don't need to go too out of my way to explore, probably. Let's see. You know, there's the cart for me. Look, I just said I don't need to go that far, and here I am being a menace and doing exactly that. Look at me. I'm a fiend. Ooh, can I interact with that? Catch the train. Did I get my gun back by any chance? I did. That might have been a mistake. I shot a guy. Like, I actually shot a soldier. Like, that dude's gonna die. Like, that's not even like a... Oh, man, you know what? We'll let you get away with it, I guess. But no, I killed that man. Oh, this is where the big group meeting was. Let me head on, okay, I'll go where I need to go. Let's progress the story. God damn it, I can't head through here. Head on around the building. I haven't heard from Udir in a while. I hope he's well. Ooh. The cemetery with us. This has a pretty big map. That took a little bit to load in. Men tailor Roch Drabuski allows all manner of tailoring. Okay, nice to know where I can get my suit fixed up in case I need it. Streets are very pretty. Stop crying. Late forensic Him Mantle went to be with the Lord following the breed. That's not my dad, I don't care. Lady Rosemary, Lorette. Who? These aren't my people. Why are we celebrating them? This is for my dad only. There we go. Father and husband died suddenly on August 31st at the age of 64. May he rest in peace. Oh, I leveled up. I forgot about you already, Dad. I guess give me the action reaction. What does that do? I guess that just lets me skadoosh people a bit. If I do that and I can buff my main man with it. Sounds good to me. Many graves to look at. Died here. Aria Wizanowska, Polish stage artist. Eli Jean Chimlik, our dear friend. In 1891, he met his end. These are real people. People that were working on the game that unfortunately passed away before it could get released. Well, let's go check in on your old dad. Any other interesting graves? Well, there is. Garf. Rest in peace, Garf. Anything special up here? Does not appear so. Where am I going? This way. Oh, I can't get up here. I thought I couldn't. Who are you, mystery man?
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away?
I don't know. I don't know what could have done it.
His cause of death? His heart?
My father didn't have a heart. I don't know what the cause of his death would be.
Myself. I haven't had a chance to find out. Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Drop an elbow on his fucking corpse, too, apparently. An entry on this mystery man. I met him at the funeral. He introduced himself as an acquaintance of the deceased. He asked me a number of odd questions and was keenly interested in why father died. I mean, that's a fucking evil side profile of him.
I think I ought to arrest you, Thaumaturge.
That's probably fair. I shot a man. Why's that?
I haven't done anything, officer. What's the problem?
I barely recognize you either. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Voronian?
I will not keep you. The guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
It's good to hear from you, Uncle. Let's see. What do we know about our uncle? Uncle Sasha is our Mother Nadia's brother, always kind and good-natured. He watched us grow up. I'm not very close with his son, Petya, even though we were of a similar age. Imagine that will change soon.
Sister?
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
I was in jail.
I took a short trip to a Warsaw jail.
What? Are you joking? During the funeral? Are you alright?
Everything's fine, don't worry. Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this.
Does this count as a family event?
Late. And we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
We're here.
Fine, let's get this over with. So, it was me who got it right in the end.
Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutars. I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia because she wasn't born a boy. Me because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
How long have you been eavesdropping me?
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life. I came to pay my respects to the dead.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah, right.
You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
None really your
With all due
business.
respect, this is my personal business. It was my father who knew you, not me.
True. Please forgive me. I meant no harm. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kaniechkin. Ivan Kaniechkin. Goodbye.
See ya, buddy.
Such interesting friends you had.
Oh? Well, there's that rumble again.
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it, I guess. That's fine. I left a note next to the simple wreath. We had our differences regarding methods, but we shared the same goal. We will carry on, and you will rest in peace, brother. Someone has left an unusual note by the generic wreath. Eat dirt, Suletsky. Based. The wreath was thrown carelessly, but some time and effort went into the words in the note. Several versions were written, all of which seemed insufficiently offensive to the author. In the end, he decided on a simple yet eloquent "Eat dirt, Suletsky." Must have meant a whole lot to him. Josefina Zaleski.
Great-grandmother Josefina, a Thaumaturge.
You were closer to me than I could ever admit, and now you're gone. My heart is yearning. S. Simple words contain a sea of sadness and longing. The letter was written with a trembling heart that cannot come to terms with the loss. It seems that someone was greatly affected by my father's death. More people than I would have guessed came to say their farewells to father. It turns out that he had both friends who were clearly affected by his death and enemies who found it exceptionally pleasing. Well, it seems father evoked extreme emotions in people he had encountered during his life.
Grandpa Nikodem, a Thaumaturge. I barely remember him.
Oh, I should level up. What is that? Just give me the new ability. Good for ourselves. So I have a bunch of flaws that are going to be in my my repertoire. Damage over powerful mind. Let's see. Makes you lose focus instead of taking damage. Chance of slowing actions. Okay. Well, let's hope that it slows them too. Why not? Throw it on there. Get the hell out of here. Hey, sis.
The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors?
Excuse me?
Konstancja Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
I'm...
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Go fuck yourself. What? No. We're brother.
We're twins, my dear lady.
The Shulskis reunited. You don't look like a horrid cripple.
Who the who?
Why did you leave Warsaw so quickly?
Who are you?
Don't tell her anything. She'll write whatever she wants anyway. And we'd better get going.
Get away.
I suggest you leave. Otherwise, I'll overlook your womanhood and make sure you can never pronounce a single syllable correctly again.
Oh my god.
You permit that to happen, Judge? Maybe I should write about this.
And who would let you print it?
Someday the press will get the Russian boot off its neck, Judge.
I'm afraid none of us will live to see the day, my dear. Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
Don't got anything else to do around town. Let's head over there. Good old family home. Other people sitting in our front yard.
Miss, your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too strong.
Thank you, Grażyna, dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
Thanks, Oro.
Make sure Uncle makes
wet your
it
whistle.
upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
I don't want to be sober, too. Someone's getting drunk. I think we all deserve to get drunk.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
Make some for Ligia.
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting up
Oh,
brave
Grazi.
all
I
this,
love you.
but she's really having a hard time.
I figured.
It's lovely to see you again.
It's lovely to
But
see
that's
you,
enough
Grazi.
jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
That sounds absolutely lovely. Lovely, Grazia. Hold on, we got some new insights. Okay. Elegant squares and plazas are frequented during the day by distinguished saunters. police patrols and highbrow hastenings to their offices. I know every corner around here, every street, and my old stomping ground. Our house is in a block of buildings just next to Green Square. When I was a child, I loved to wander through the alley looking for hidden thoughts or emotions left by oblivious passerbys. I was on the hunt then. There was a time when I wouldn't question that world. There was a time when I wouldn't question that word. Home was here, where my mother, father, and sister were, but now I don't feel at home here. Everything looks the same. I know these paintings. I recognize the faces and the portraits, the wallpaper patterns. And yet, everything's different. Draped in absence, void memories of the past. I'll never see my mother fixing her hair at the dressing table. No one's browsing old books in father's studies, and in the hallways, there are only spirits of carefree children who now try to find themselves in a new reality. A good soul of the Sozolski household. When we were kids, she would patch up our threadbare clothes and bandage our bruised elbows. She was closer to us than our own mother. It's nice to see her in good health. At my father's funeral, I was startled by a certain Ivan Konkin. He mentioned he had known my father, but that's all I know about him. Around. Who are you? Why are you guys all out? It's like fucking, it's pouring. Get inside, you psychos. One seems to be in high spirits here. The portrait depicts father in his twilight years. The serious expression on his face, the proud posture, and the grimoire in his hand, combined with the dark background and lack of embellishments, it all reflects the strictness and pragmatism he always had. Good old Stanislaw. However, a faint red streak can be seen around his figure. Apparently, artists are particularly sensitive to seeing things that usually escape the human eye. This one should receive double emolument for capturing the Thaumaturgic aura. Good picture, yeah. Gotta give credit where credit's due. It's a baller portrait of him. Oh, the riots a moment after our gracious emperor announced Georgi Skalon as our new governor general of Warsaw. A group of troublemakers caused an issue. No mention of the guy who shot someone, but, you know. Cool.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today. But you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietya! Forgive me, and for shooting you as well. Huh. How are you doing?
Just
Dude loves shooting people, apparently.
Not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
Hold on, if you're having heart problems, that might be,
have to meet up again.
There might be something to that, then.
Goodbye.
I'd be a little bit more worried about the guy who has heart problems. We've never been close, despite being of a similar age. Maybe it's because of our differing personalities. Yeah, or maybe because his heart is made out of a toaster. Ooh, the basement. Mother's portrait. Portrait of Mother from her youth. She stands proud wearing a white dress and silk scarf thrown over her exposed shoulders. Her long dark hair flows down her back, and she glances at the viewer with a piercing smile. Fair skin and frivolous hairstyle. That's not how I remembered her. Nadia as a young, unkempt maiden. It's hard to believe. The shocking vision of the painter must have been created in a previous era. A time when hearts were stirred with violent emotions, poems were created to sound the storm, or love stories had to end tragically, etc. Father actually commissioned such a painting? Like, damn, my wife's hot. Draw that shit. That's very interesting down here. I never know when to use my snap or not, because it's random whether or not something's gonna give. Bust of Morana. The stern countenance resembles that of a human, but the callous gaze shows no human emotions. The Queen of Winter scrutinizes you, sending a shiver down your spine. It makes you think of the words, if you gaze long enough into the abyss will gaze back. Sounds pretty spooky. Clean and pluck the... Oh, it was a nice little dinner recipe. A liquor recipe. Uncle, what are you doing?
I'm glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stashio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept.
I suppose I could find one for you.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
Oh, we gotta go to the cellar. An inability to articulate brought on by great surprise clings to the bottle. It was difficult to mouth even a word of gratitude for the gift. Words got stuck in your throat despite the adoration for the particular liquor. It is a favorite beverage, but an unwelcome gift. It was given to Lygia. Anything else evil down here? Bottle of white wine from southern France, an expensive beverage popular among the aristocracy. The wine carries the aroma of peaches, apples, and a certain amount of conviction that a relationship between two people is beginning. Take on a romantic edge, a beverage enjoyed by an upper crust given to a man by a woman. Or a mom, then. Old family member. The bottle exudes the sweet aroma of quince and sincere joy of an upcoming meeting. It's a beverage that brings people together and sweetens the bitterness of everyday life. An element of the ritual that two old friends would eagerly indulge on. Every bottle found in the Sozolski cellar contains a credible beverage. Uncle Veronin wouldn't disregard any of them. Well, in that case, let's see what he loves the most, then. Dude's got options. Here you go, Unc.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
Shit, hold on.
You'll have to wait a moment yet, Uncle.
Shit, wait, which one does he want me to get? Wouldn't turn up at any of them. Which one's like the cool one? He wanted the liquor. Here you go.
How did it go?
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raised a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't Lygia told you?
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone?
Do an easy death.
I suppose there's no reason to bear grudges or be angry, is there? Eustachio?
To an easy death.
Familiar faces keep vanishing from my life. Stasio and my Helena before him. I miss my little darling. I miss them both.
Poor guy. Gotta suck seeing everyone slowly go.
Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
About Chajat.
At the funeral, there was this sad Jewish fellow, Mordechai Hayat. Do you know him, Uncle?
He worked for Stanisław, but that was a long time ago. I don't know him more than that. So, shall we collect our inheritance?
Need another moment.
You'll all have to wait for me a moment yet.
Alright, but hurry up.
I haven't checked out the upstairs too well. I don't want to instantly get teleported there if there's... Oh, I could have more liquor? What's our health? Oh, what's happening here? What is this for? We have a little, like, journal entry because we drank with him? Kind of funny. Let's see, what ability is better here? Body Rejuvenate restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health points, well, less of it. That's pretty good if I'm fighting a lot of people. Increases inflicted damage by 50%. I think I want this. Oh no, I need 2. Oh, starting to get up in the world, aren't we? Well, I'll keep that in mind. To the first floor. Bust of Siren, sharp avian, spooky bird ghost. Way up here. Straight back, stern expressions, noses in the air, 2 boys that are just trying to meet everyone's expectations. Something went wrong here. Who is that? Oh, I can get changed. So this is our hub then. I come here anytime I want to adjust the drip. Dear child, stop. It is with great sorrow that I have received the news of Stanislaus' death. Stop. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend the funeral ceremony. Stop. My duties imperative keep me from traveling to Warsaw at the time. Thanks. Letter from Rome. Dear sister, I'm writing to you because sleep eludes me. As I wrote before, I found a suitable candidate. However, I'm still struggling to reach his flaw. I feel that Paimon is within my reach. I even saw him, vaguely, but I did. I'll stop here because my nerves prevent me from... Yes, I'll be careful. Don't think me a fool like father. How'd that go out for you? No. The obituaries. A sister of mine, I feel well to write something to you. The doctor has also recommended I do so. I'm not alone in my anguish. I share a room with Rearford Morton, whose last name escapes me. They brought him from London and from Dr. Seward's clinic. A very interesting case. He spends his days hunting from the moths, cockroaches, ladybugs, and beetles that come in here. Sometimes he eats them, and he says it gives him strength to wait for the coming of the Lord. I cannot yet reconstruct all the details after the debacle of Paimon. My mind is still in tatters. Paimon visited me no more than a week ago. I know that's impossible. It probably happened only in my mind, but it was so clear. He, as the king of hell, with his host of demons, with the shadows of his penitents, called for me to join them. That's not good. So we pissed off the king of hell? Is that what you're telling me? We fucked with the king of hell? He was in our head for a bit, and that's what went wrong? Yeah, our sin really is fucking pride, or if it's not pride, it's stupidity. Oh yeah, some good old toilet reading, just a whole demon Necronomicon. That's lovely. I don't want you. I don't want my will yet. I want XP. Leveling up here. Oh, look at that painting. I'm getting that in the will. The lovely family portrait. There's so much love in this family. Alright, I guess I'm ready for the will. What do you got for me? Save real quick.
I am ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you to be present. Can we start reading your father's will?
I'm all good to go.
Yes, let his will be done. Again.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify Mr. Shulski's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire. That is myself.
Nice to meet you,
My
Zaslav.
last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888.
Oh, Jack the Ripper year.
In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
I could interrupt. I could be a dickbag. Hear him out.
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Ligia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter Ligia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following: my collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our...
Oh, he got all the cool guns.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
I'm getting anything?
Mr. Fedorov, what did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Nothing. There is a special item reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia Fyodorovna Voronina.
Damn. I'll wait in the kitchen.
I wish you success with your business and your hunting. I'm going to have something to eat before heading off.
Just a moment yet, Mr. Shulski. Your name is also mentioned.
It is?
A last-minute plot twist.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulski, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my...
You get Dad's awesome spell book?
Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulski used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared?
That's not good.
Did father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any of
You spun that into a heart attack?
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
we rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed.
There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by. To see him
fucking
in
unlucky.
that condition, it's beyond description. The grimoire. Could someone have taken it? Perhaps. In all that confusion?
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the Thaumaturge just happen to be passing
I mean, it probably sells for a pretty penny.
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me. I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Where did this all happen?
Where did it happen?
I think I saw the building, actually.
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police
Yeah, I think I saw that building.
Anyway, you can miss it.
Was the building missing its, like, entire front?
That's where it is. I've seen this place. I'd rather not imagine what condition you found Father in there.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
Kind of funny. I don't even think he deserved this.
I foresaw a slightly more pleasant end for him, myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
Those might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a father.
How typical of his sort of person, to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas.
There, he's getting back into the swing of it.
The painting was done, he got divorced, ruined Energitsus, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Aboritse, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
What do you intend to do?
I can look through Father's stuff.
Where are Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check that too.
I've started stock-taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish.
That building's a good lead.
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
There's also Ivan.
Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him? Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
They had half his face
All
burned.
sorts of people came
Mad
to
evil.
our store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
But,
And Mordechai Hayat.
Hayat. Yeah.
Could that be?
Hayat.
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
Do you have any other ideas?
That's about everything.
Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere. Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a
Oh, my
rest.
old bones.
I'll see you out.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Guess so. Well, I think that's a good place of any to... Buddy, what are you doing here? Oh, this, no. Stopping myself. I'm being better. I think this is a pretty good place to end it off. We got a good bit done. We're gonna find someone to throw it over to. And we'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. So, I'm gonna raid someone. I don't know if someone else is... We'll talk to Upier again. Let's see if someone else is streaming the Thaumaturge. It might just be me. No, it's not. But it appears that they're not streaming. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, let's see. Around just one sec. Find someone to throw it over to. There appears to be someone doing a final speedrun of some kind. I suppose we'll raid them. They're doing it for a charity. I don't know what this means exactly, but we'll throw it over to them. Give them some love. And yeah, I like the game so far. I think it's neat. It's a little bit janky, but I think it's neat. So we're gonna throw it over to them. Show them some love. And yeah, we'll be chilling. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, stay flawed, cultists.